He might not be able to walk. If the heart is wounded because of the eyes, he won't be able, even you are standing in Taraweeh and thinking about what you've been seeing during the day. So that's because of the eyes. So it is wounded and weakened and quite rightfully complains of the misdeeds of the eyes, its gazes and glances. Punishment of the soul with the loss of what he saw and did not get. This is a punishment. It's what he saw and did not get. You are punishing yourself, you are torturing yourself. You are saying this, I don't have this. You are saying this, I can't get this. So you are torturing yourself. The soul, because of the act of the eye, it is in constant distress and anxiety and turmoil. This is a disease, even ask the doctors. They say it is a addictive disease because they have a special name for it, that people who just are seeing lustfully, women and other people and lustful eyes. This is a psychological disease they say. This is psychological disease and it actually harms the person's psychic makeup, psychological makeup of the person. And it distorts the person. That person does not become, he's a normal person. She's not a normal person anymore. So it's very, very dangerous. Punishment of the soul with the loss of what it saw and did not get. So that's number 3. With the effect of forbidden glances, the sweetness of worship and obedience is lost. This is the greatest loss, one of the loss. The sweetness of ibadah and worship is lost because of the eyes. You can't enjoy your worship then, as you would have been. Thus say goodbye to the light of iman. Iman ke jo noor jal raha hai, usko goodbye kar do. Say farewell because of what the eye have been doing. If the eye is not disciplined and the made to fast from unlawful side, the soul will neither taste faith nor find conviction and certainty except through the control of the eye. So very important. There are other things as well, inshallah, we can't go in detail. So fasting of the stomach, similarly, you know most of you drinking, one should not drink, one should not actually eat, so everyone is aware. Fasting of the stomach includes not to take any food, smoking during the fast, to avoid prohibited things after breaking the fast, and not to eat food which is earned through selling alcohol, drugs, cheated, fraud, wasted interest, stealing, any intoxicants, use of any intoxicant. So all these things actually violate the fast of the stomach. To avoid smoking tobacco, as I shared. To avoid eating excessively, even lawful. So, similarly, fasting of the hands. So you have an idea now that any sinful activity of the hand is also the fasting of the hand. Fasting of the feet, going towards any sinful places, meeting someone who you shouldn't be meeting, etc. Meeting opposite sex, going to cinema to see unlawful program, going to pubs, clubs, disco. And this is the fast. You've broken the fast of that. If you're fasting and you walk towards, even if you've not done something bad, you walk towards a sinful place, you've broken the fast of one of the organs, which is the feet. Similarly, fasting of the ear, listening to unlawful music, listening to sinful speech, listening to vain talk, listening to other people's conversation, listening to na-mahram, which you should not be taking enjoyment from the voices of na-mahram for the sisters, from their male counterparts, and for the others from the female. So listen lustfully to the even voices of women, or the women to others, which is also divided. Similarly, fasting of the private parts, adultery, and the sins of against the modesty, all those things. Then it is a fasting of the mind and heart. So the believer does not intentionally think or extend a sinful thought, whisper of shaitan. Who believes in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is not going to extend a sinful thought, because he knows Allah is here. A thought comes, shaitan whispers in his mind, he says, A'udhu billah, and finish. So to divert it toward Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The believer's heart abstains from pride, self-centeredness, jealousy, lure, and material world, hatred, animosity. This is the fasting of the heart. Heart cannot eat samosa and kebabs, can it? No, heart cannot eat. The heart and mind fast is actually to do with these things. The heart of believer fasts during the Ramadan and outside the Ramadan as well. So the fasting of the heart is done by emptying it from all corrupt material and traits such as false beliefs, sinful and lustful, evil suggestion, and filthy intention. The heart of the believer is adorned and decorated with the love of Allah, love of the Messenger of Allah, and the good moral traits. It knows and tries to know more about His Lord. So that is the fast of the heart as well after. That it tries to know more about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, His name, His sifat, So everyone say, I love Allah, but even I do not know the 99 names and the meaning of Allah, the sifat of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How am I supposed to know Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? This heart explores with a discerning, understanding eye the lines of His names and qualities and the pages of Allah's creation in the universe. So the creation is like it's the book of Allah as well, it's the pages. It is the print, everything is the imprint of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the creation. So now I think that this next part is a hadith which mentioned by Imam Abdullah bin Mubarak. The name person Rahmatullah alayhi, the name Imam Abdullah bin Mubarak, who was the teacher of Imam Bukhari and the student of Imam Abu Hanifa. He mentioned in Kitab al-Zuhd. In which book? Kitab al-Zuhd, the first one of the first book, early books written on the subject and Tazkiyah nafs. And Imam Ghazali in Ahya al-Ulum, Imam Ghazali and other scholars as well in their books. So what is the hadith? They say that Hazrat Mu'adh bin Jabal said that, so this is the meaning of the hadith, not the exact wording, as it says here, that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that before creating the heavens and earth, Allah Azza wa Jalla created 7 angels. And then He created the 7 heavens. And then He placed each angel in charge of one heaven. So pehle asman ko one angel is guarding, the second one is guarding the second one, third. So they say the 2 angels ascend to the heavens. So those which 2 angels? The angels, the kiraman katibin. जो ये अमाल नामा लिखते हैं ना फरिश्ते हमारा, जो book of deeds and good deeds and bad deeds, every day twice they change duties, in the morning and evening after Asr. So they ascend towards the heaven. So they go toward with the good deeds and are radiant like the light of sun, and the angels revere them and they think that they are magnificent. So this is very important. It is related to the self-purification and also related to the fast. Otherwise you are going to be disappointed after when you see the result of your fast on the day of judgment. So what happens is that more evening after Asr or Maghrib, the angels descend. And their good deeds, they are shining like the sun. Prayer, zakah, fasting, zikr, taraweeh, it is shining us. And the angels are very happy that this person has very good deeds. So they go to the heaven, so the good deeds of the person actually go towards the heavens. So what happens is that the angel Rasulullah said that when the good actions of man reaches the first heaven, the guardian of the first heaven says that I am examiner of backbiting. एक फरिश्ता है, उसको फरिश्ता रीबत कहते हो, कहते हैं मैं रीबत का फरिश्ता हूँ. I am examiner of backbiting. Let me check his amal. So the angels, the 2 angels with us, they go up with thinking they are good, but that angel says you cannot take them upward for acceptance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I am examiner of backbiting. If any particular amal have backbiting in it, not all the amal, but if any particular, for example, I am fasting, but I am backbiting in that as well, or I am doing something good, but during that amal, the good amal, I also backbite. मैंने ग़ीबत किसी की है, so the angel said, throw them back at the face of the servant who performed them. This amal, which in which no matter how good the amal was, if he has done ग़ीबत, I have been instructed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala not to let it through. Throw it back to the face of the person. The face of the person was finished. अब सारे हम सोच रहे हैं हम नमाज़ें आज कर रहे हैं और we have many much good deeds and we never know they even did not pass the first heaven. लोग हज पे जाते हैं and they are backbiting. People are fasting, they are backbiting. People are sitting in the mosque, they are backbiting. मस्जिद में बैठे हैं वो ग़ीबत कर रहे हैं दूसरों की बुरी बातें. What does backbiting or ग़ीबत mean? It means to say something about other people in his absence. If he was here, he would have disliked. So even to say someone is short-sighted, or someone is short, is not tall, or someone's clothes were there and making fun of them, is ghibah. So imagine, first heaven, हमारे amal, your amal, any amal is not going up there if you have contain ghibah, any practice, any ibadat, any worship, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala does not want to know. Even the angels actually, they throw him back. So the rest of the amals which do not have ghibah, they go upwards towards second heaven. So the angels are very happy again. At least there is some amal of this person